Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Divine from Keeping Up with Divine. Thank you for coming if you're a return subscriber. Thank you for coming if you're new, and welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for content every Friday at 6 p.m. UK time. For those of you who are wondering what goes on in this channel, I quit my job about a year ago to embark on a journey of full-time self-employment, entrepreneurship, and being an employer. And this channel is a virtual diary of everything I'm learning on the way, all the lessons, how my businesses are going, just things like that. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, or you just love the sound of my voice or the look of my face, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos here. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video.
Been through the hell and the wire. It didn't quench my fire, so I chew up the thing, but you can't match my style. Once we touch down the spot, oh my, say less big.
So today I'm going to be talking about, as you can probably see in the title, how one of my businesses is closing down. Now, if you're new to this channel, you won't know that I have another video which I did last year or maybe end of 2020 where I spoke about a failed business of mine. And if obviously you've seen that video, then you're probably wondering, you failed in another business, what's going on? But guys, it's very different. There's so much method to the madness this time around, and I'm going to talk you through me deciding to close down one of my businesses and what my plan is, for the future, what happens now. And yeah, so I started Divine Content Hub about this time last year. It was a video editing service where I was offering out services to people, to content creators, to businesses, to edit their videos. And I started that business when I decided to quit my job, because I did have the recruitment business as well, but I wasn't sure how long it was going to take for the recruitment business to pick up, and I really wanted to quit my job. So I started Divine Content Hub. So Divine Content Hub, I don't know whether I can say that was a long-term plan or a short-term plan, because I did mention that one day I wanted to outsource it to other people to run, but it still stay as my business, and that was the plan. So I was gonna go on like Fiverr or something like that and find editors who can edit for my clients. And I guess in that sense, I thought it was going to be a long-term business, but also at the same time, I kind of knew that this is something I didn't want to do for a long time. It was sort of a means to an end. So it was either going to end by it being shut down, or it was going to end by it being outsourced to somebody else. And obviously, as you can see, it's ended by it being shut down. So the reason why I've decided to shut it down now is because, well, actually, I haven't been working on it for a little while anyway, but the reason why I've decided to sort of say, okay, yes, that's done, is because A, I don't have the time to edit for the client the way that I thought I would. So with the amount that I make from editing, it just wasn't worth it for me to do it for myself, because I have other things that I can do to make money as well, and other things that demand more of my attention and at the end of the month make me slightly more money. So it's just not financially wise to continue with it. Number two, I really love editing and I want it to just be perfect for my clients. So when I was doing the revisions and things like that, especially with new clients as I was getting to know them, it takes a lot of my time. And also I was receiving a lot of clients who were saying, I need the video ready by tomorrow. Now, it said on the website that you can't do that, but me being me and trying to help my clients and trying to build the clientele, I was obviously trying to rush myself to make them on time, and it just wasn't practical. It's not practical, to be honest. The time was just not there, and especially for the amount I was receiving. But also, to add on to that, my other business had been picking up slowly, and it just got to a point where it's like I've been saying, I don't know how many times in this video, it just wasn't practical anymore. So I had to close it down for those reasons as well. And also thinking about filing my taxes on a yearly basis and stuff like that for a business that I'm not planning on continuing anyway, or I'll be outsourcing to someone else. It's just strenuous. It's a lot of time I don't need to be spending doing things like that. So it just made the most sense. Divine Content Hub is closed down. I do still have another business. So this isn't the end of this channel. This isn't the end of my entrepreneurial journey. This isn't the end of, being an employer or whatever else you want to call it. This is just sort of a zoning in. And I think also I watched a lot of interviews and stuff where people said that they wouldn't invest in people who have lots of startup businesses at the same time. And it got me thinking, why is that? And I think maybe it's because you distribute yourself and you're not able to put your full attention into one. So I had to pick one to get rid of, and that was Divine Content Hub. And I remember I was so stressed when I was thinking of closing it down, because I think it was The Apprentice, which I was watching, where I think it's Alan Sugar, or near the end, they look at the businesses and they say, oh, well, this business is closed, this business is closed, what happened here, what happened there, you're not a credible entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like that show is dramatized. That may be true, but at the same time, I can't just keep it just for the sakes of keeping it. And I have no intentions on going on a show like that anyway, so I've cut myself some slack, it's okay, and Divine Content Hub is closing down. However, that whole journey was not in vain. I have learned some valuable lessons along the journey of having Divine Content Hub and as a result of ending Divine Content Hub, and I'll just tell you what those are. So the first one is I have the capabilities within me to turn anything into a business. Now, I don't think I'm something special and I'm the only person who can do this. I believe anyone can. You can literally think, what are you good at? I was good at editing and I enjoyed editing, so I turned it into a business. I think that's a really valuable lesson, just to believe in your own source. I believe in my source now because I don't believe there's anything I can't do. I tried doing a business in editing and it worked. And I believe that if there's anything else I'm passionate about or anything I'm really good at, I do genuinely believe that I can turn it into a business. And I do genuinely believe that you can as well if you want to. Number two, which ties into number one, I have more skills than I thought I did. I just thought my editing was good for me and my YouTube channel. But through the journey of Divine Content Hub, I realized that I am actually quite good at it. The people I was editing for were loving their videos, and there were all sorts of different videos, things for Instagram, things for YouTube intros, adverts, and all sorts of different types of videos that I was working on. But I learned that that's another skill that I have, and I do believe that there's more skills that I haven't yet discovered, and I'm excited to discover them and maybe turn them into a business. Number three, I truly learned the importance of market research. I always heard this term being thrown around, but in speaking to my potential clientele through Instagram and through social media, I was able to find out what prices I can charge. I ended up charging more than I initially wanted to because people were willing to pay it, and I found that out through market research. I found out, is there a business opportunity for me here just amongst the people I have on Instagram? And I was able to find out the types of people who'd be interested in using the service. I was able to see what they'd use the service for and how much they were willing to pay, so I could compile a price list. And I just feel like market research, I didn't understand the importance of it until it came to Divine Content Hub, and without it I may not have realized it. So that's another thing I'm super grateful about it for. And number five is that passive income is the way for me now. I don't see myself doing another business that is time consuming, or one where I have to put lots of time in order to get an equal amount of money out, or however you want to name it. I do only want to get into passive income type businesses now, because the recruitment business does take a lot of my time, and in my free time I don't really want to be spending hours and hours and hours building something up from the beginning. This isn't the be all and end all. You may see me doing another business that demands a lot of time from me, and if you do, don't at me. Just know that the money is residing there, and I want to be where the money resides.
All right, we going. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, let me tell you something.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found great value in it. Please do make sure to share this video to anyone you think may be interested, or anyone who will be able to learn something from this. As you guys know, I'm not on social media, so I'm really counting on you guys to be able to share this video with somebody else to make sure that I'm still able to maintain Thine YouTube channel. Thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. I appreciate you, and I will see you next Friday.